each other and how the cable is run between them. So the way in which connections are made is called the topology of the computer network. So the network topology specifically refers to the physical layout of the network, especially the location of the computers and how the cable is run between them. So network topology is the basically the connections which are made between the computer system and how the cable is run between that computer systems. There are most commonly used topologies are available. The most common topologies, first one is the bus topology, second is star topology, third is tree topology, fourth is ring topology, and fifth one is the mesh topology. Every topology has their own advantages and disadvantages. Which topology is going to be used is depend upon the user's requirement and how the data transmission is done between the computer network. So suppose we have to use first topology, that is the bus topology. Bus topology have their own advantages and disadvantages. A basic need of using the topologies depend upon the user's requirement. So first topology is the bus topology. All the devices on the bus topology are connected by the single cable. So in case of bus topology, only a single cable is used. So when one computer sends the signal up the wire, all computers on the network receive the information, but only the one computer system that accept that information. The rest of the computer system which are attached on the bus topology will discard that information. So one computer can send the message at a time. Suppose the another computer system wants to send some information at the same time, that computer system must wait until the bus is free before it can transmit. So bus topology is basically in which the only single cable is used and computer systems are attached with that cable. So if one computer system is communicated on the bus, if the another system can send the data only when the bus is free. In this diagram, the different devices are attached with the single cable. So here the single cable is used. This is the one end of the cable and this is the another terminal. So T connectors are used so that we can attach the different devices on the bus topology. In case of bus topology, every computer system is attached on the single cable. So suppose one computer system wants to send the message and another computer can't be send the message at the same time, because the another computer system have to wait until the bus is free. So this is the bus topology. Now the advantages of the bus topology. First advantage is bus is simple, reliable in small network, and it is easy to understand and use. It requires the least amount of cable to connect the computers, because we need only one single cable to connect the different computer systems. So it is very inexpensive, means it is less expensive. So we can easily extend the bus topology. So these are the advantages of a bus topology. Now there are some disadvantages of bus topology. Heavy network traffic can slow a bus topology. Suppose the more than two computer system wants to send the data, so the another computer system have to wait until the bus is free. So heavy network traffic can't be solved. The main disadvantages of the bus topology. Each connector weaken the electric signal, and it is very difficult to troubleshoot the bus. Suppose there is some problem in the transmission, so it is very difficult to troubleshoot the bus topology. We have to troubleshoot means we finding the problem, and we after locating the problem we have to resolve that problem. Next topology is the star topology. All the cables run from the computers to the central location, where they are all connected by the device which is called the hub. Each computer on the star network communicates with the central hub that resends the message either to all computers or only to the destination computer, in which we use hub as the connecting device. Hub can be active or passive in the star network. So active hub means in which we use a hardware device which is called the repeater, which regenerates the electric signal and sends it to all the computers which is connected to it. Passive hub does not amplify or regenerates the signal. It does not require the electric power to run. We can expand a star network by placing the another star hub. In case of the star topology, all the computer systems are directly connected with some central hub. They are not connected with each other, so they are directly connected with some central hub. Hub can be active hub and it can be passive hub. So active hub means if there is some hardware device which is called the repeater, which regenerates the signal, and if it is passive hub, that means it is only providing the connections. It will provide only the physical connection. It does not regenerates the signals or amplify the signals. So this is the star topology. Now advantages of star topology: easy to modify and add new computers to the star net. We can easily modify and we can easily add the new computer system, because the new computer system is directly connected to the connecting device, that is central hub. The center of star net is good place to diagnose the network fault. We can easily diagnose the network fault because the all the computer system are attached with the central hub. In this case, single computer failure does not necessarily bring down the whole network. Suppose one computer system is not working properly in the star topology, it doesn't affect the whole network. So several different type of cables are used in the star topology. So these are the advantages of star topology. Now disadvantages: central hub fails, the whole network fails to operate. Suppose the central hub is not working properly, the whole network will be failed. Many star networks require a device at the central point to rebroadcast or switch the network traffics. Third disadvantage is cost more for the cabling in the star rather than in bus. In case of a bus topology, a single cable is used, but in case of the star topology, different cables we can use, so it is more costly as comparison to the bus topology. Next topology is the tree topology. A tree topology is the variation of a star. As in case of star, nodes in the tree are linked to the central hub that controls the traffic to the network. However, not every device plugged directly to the central hub. The majority of the devices are connected with some secondary hub that in turn connected with the central hub. So from the diagram, there are the two hubs are used. This is the central hub and these are the secondary hub. All the devices, it's very difficult to attach with the central hub. Some of the devices are connected with the secondary hub, and then secondary hub is directly connected with the central hub. So this is called the tree topology. In the central hub is always active hub, means the active hub contains a repeater, which is the hardware device that regenerates the received bit pattern before sending them out. So the secondary hub, it can be active or it can be passive. So if it is active, that means it is have the repeater which is regenerates the received bit pattern before sending them out. But if it is act as the passive hub, that provides simply the physical connection between the attached devices. Now the advantages of tree topology: it allows the more devices to be attached to the single central hub and can therefore increase the distance a signal can travel between the devices. It allows the network to isolate and priority communication between the different computer systems. Now the ring topology: each computer is connected to the next computer with the last one computer is attached with the first one computer. Every computer is connected to the next computer in the ring form. Each retransmits what it receives from the previous one computer, so the message flow around the ring in only one direction. From the diagram it is clear. Suppose this is the first computer, it is attached with the second computer then attached with the third computer, and the fourth is the last computer is at the last attached with the first one. So it forms type of the ring, and the message is flow in the unidirectional type. So whatever is received from the fourth one, it will send to the second one, then the third one, then fourth one, and so on. Now the advantages of ring topology: the ring topology is relatively easy to install and reconfigure. each device is linked only to its immediate neighbor. So to add or delete a device require moving only the two connections, not more than the two connections. So what are the disadvantages of ring topology? Unidirectional traffic is the main disadvantage of ring topology. In the simple ring, a break in the ring can be disable the entire network. So this weakness of unidirectional can be solved by the dual ring or a switch capable of closing off the break. So this is the main disadvantage of the ring topology, that is unidirectional, and this can be solved by the dual ring. Last topology is the mesh topology. Mesh topology, every device has a point-to-point link to every other device. So is dedicated means the link carries the traffic only between the two devices it are connected. So in mesh topology, every computer system is attached with the every other computer system which are available on the computer network. So it is very difficult to connect the every computer system to every other computer system in the network. So advantages is, in this case, use of dedicated links guarantee that each connection can carry its own data load. Suppose one link becomes unusable, it doesn't fill the entire network. So the main advantage of the mesh topology is the privacy and the security. When every message sent travels along the line, only the actual recipient can see that particular message. Next is the disadvantages of mesh topology. Every device must be connected to every other device. Installation and reconfiguration is very difficult. So the hardware which is used in the mesh topology is very expensive. Now the last topic is switching techniques. In the large network, there might be multiple paths that linking sender and receiver. Information can be switched as it travels through the various communication channels. There are typically three switching techniques which are available for the digital traffic. First one is the circuit switching, second is message switching, and third is the packet switching. First one is the circuit switching. Circuit switching is the technique that directly connects the sender and receiver in unbroken path. So this technology is used in the telephone switching equipment. Suppose we have to establish the path between the caller telephone to the receiver telephone by making a physical connection. So with this type of switching technique, once the connection is established, that path exists between both ends until the connection is terminated. So routing decision must be made when the circuit is first established, but there is no decision made after that time. So the circuit switching in the network operates almost the same way as the telephone system work. A complete end-to-end path must be exist between before the communication can take place. The computer that initiates the data transfer must ask for the connection to the destination. Once the connection has been initiated, the completed to the destination device, and destination device must acknowledge, that is, it is ready and willing to carry the transfer. There are some advantages and disadvantages. Advantages is that the communication channel is dedicated. Disadvantages that possibly long to wait for the connection and more expensive and inefficient use of communication channel. Next is message switching. With the message switching, there is no need to establish a path between the two stations. The message is then transmitted through the network from one node to the another node. Each node have to receive the entire message and store it on the disk and then transmit it to the second node. So this method is called the store and forward network method. In this, once the message is sent from one node to the another node, every node have to store the message and then forward. So this is called the store and forward method. So it is the general purpose method, and it is efficiently sufficient secondary storage capability. So after the message topology, message switching, we have the packet switching, which is the advantages of message and circuit switching. And in this switching technique, we minimize the disadvantages of both. So this is all about the today's lecture. Thank you.